Have called for water to be listed as a new independent development goal in the UN Sustainable Development Goals for 2030.
They are part of a group of delegates at this year's Stockholm Water Week in Sweden. The new goals come into effect next year.
Setting a new world water agenda, these leaders say they want practical targets set. A new document containing the proposed goals for 2030 has now been formulated by the UN's Working Committee.
This document then proposes a framework with 17 goals, and among them we also have a water goal. And this has now been tabled and will be brought up to the General Assembly.
The proposed goals include securing access to safe drinking water, sanitation and hygiene. The leaders also demand an independent water goal for the proposed vision.
We need a dedicated water goal. Water is so pivotal for addressing climate change issues, for addressing all the sustainable development issues.
The South African government has called for a more interactive and inclusive process.
The targets must actually be influenced by what we see on the ground and the conditions that our people are living under, so that when the outcomes have to be measured in 2030, no one must actually speak out of context of what we have agreed upon. We need a common message, we need many voices, and that can only happen if we take our people along.
But for now, though, it's back to the drawing board. The proposals will be thrashed out before being considered as the new development goals. A worldwide negotiation process will begin in January. The final adoption and signing of the agreement by member states will take place at the UN summit in September next year. Angoba Mtunu, SABC News, Stockholm in Sweden.